The Charlotte Hornets beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 119-111.
Yeah, the Cavs scored a whopping 0 points in overtime.
As in none. As in not one bucket. 0. They didn't score a basket in overtime. That's 5
For what it's
extra
worth,
minutes.
Charlotte struggled to score 2, for what it's worth. But because they started playing the foul game, so Charlotte ended up getting like 4 late free throws. So yeah, we're taxing that. The Charlotte Hornets only scored like 4 real points in overtime as well. So like it was just a bad showing all around.
That's four more than Cleveland.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's how they ended up winning the game. So but you have them winning the championship? Sure.
As of today in December, no, I do not.
You think they can turn it around?
No. I think that they can make the playoffs.
Oh wow.
I do.
It's just
wow.
I do think that they can make the playoffs.
Wait, you talking about the Cavs?
Yeah, they.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's a fall from grace.
Let me give you some.
I think they can make the playoffs.
Let me give you some relief, Kachil. You go too far the other way. You go too far the other way. Let me just.
No, I don't.
Listen to me, brother.
No, I don't.
Here comes the Darius Garland glaze.
No. It's not that. It's not that. Chill. I just want you to know that talent always balances itself out in the NBA. The Celtics did. Remember, your Celtics, the year that I thought Tatum was the 7th best player in the world, when I had him finishing over Kevin Durant. Remember, they started 22-22, I believe. I think that's what the record was, Mars. They were 500.
Oh, the 22 season? It was about the 22 season?
And then they went nuts. They exploded. Their offense like completely took off. They became the best team in the East. But I think you got to give yourself time for a chill. Is Darius Garland just coming back? Evan Mobley's obviously back. Jared Allen's been out of the lineup. Lonzo Ball.
Evan Mobley is not back. He's been out. He's going to go out for 2 weeks.
He's coming back in 2 weeks. Yeah, he's coming back in 2 weeks.
That's what I said. Yeah, he's going to come back. Jared Allen's been out of the lineup. Lonzo Ball sucks, so he's basically been out of the lineup. And then obviously missing Ty Jerome and all the other stuff. There's several things. Donovan Mitchell's having a Herculean season so far. Okay, I don't care what he did yesterday. Who cares? He's been great all season. Yeah. Chill. I do want you to realize you're going to have a 20-game stretch where you're basically going to have the best offense in the NBA probably around January, February, late January. You're going to go like 15-5 to 16-4. And all of a sudden, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to go from 14-12 or 15-12, whatever the record is right now. They're going to be sitting at like third seed.
What?
Third seed in the Eastern Conference.
And the reason that's going to happen is because of their talent on the
roster. Offense always finds its floor. It always levels out at some point. And they're going to go through a stretch of easy games, and they will win those easy games because they're going to outsscore everybody. Chill, I'm telling you right now.
Those easy games, by the way.
Yeah, easy games like the Charlotte Hornets.
It's not right now, though. I'm saying they're in a slump now. They're in a slump.
What are you talking about?
They're in a slump right now. I'm saying they will get out of the slump.
It's more than a slump. I feel like
they're not healthy.
I agree. Like I think not having Max Strus for as long as they haven't had Max Strus. I think Jarrett Allen being out of the lineup. I think Darius Garland being out of the lineup. I think now losing Evan Mobley. I think injuries have been problematic. I agree, but I do think that you're attributing probably a bit too much of their struggles to like the injuries and whatnot of their roster. Like they fundamentally play very differently to how they did last year.
Like, you know,
like they fundamentally play different to how they did last year. Like the motion, the constant cutting, the fact that they're like it's a lot more stagnant this year. A lot more stagnant. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna give the credit to Jordan up. That's what I'm gonna do. Shout out to Phoenix. But something is wrong. Like this isn't the same. Like the talent might still be there, Ty Jerome notwithstanding. So like you might think, oh, it's gonna come back around. But like they don't play the way they played last year. Like they just don't. And I think that was a big reason for their success, big reason for why they had one of the best like regular season offenses of all time, all that good stuff. Like that's not what they're doing this year, like at all. It's just very like to the point of the people who like criticize today's game, it's just a bunch of threes and pick and rolls. Shit, that's what Cleveland doing, a bunch of threes and pick and rolls. Mm-hmm. Like it's not the same as like there's a reason they're leading the league in 3-point attempts or close to it. Because they're not even generating like good looks consistently. They're just launching threes. Mm-hmm. It's not the same at all. I would argue it's bad. Like this is not the Cleveland team of last year, regardless of what the roster says. Like, they don't play the way they did last year. Now maybe that might be because of Garland's health. Because I think Garland was a big driver of like the motion and the fact that he was able to get into the teeth of the defense, and guys were cut because of how good of a passer he is. Maybe he is a bigger driver of that than like the coaching changes, but. It doesn't look the same like at all. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look the same. And I want to Ty Jerome was a big part of that last year as well. He's no longer on the roster. Ty Jerome had a phenomenal season coming off the bench and being one of the most efficient pick and roll.
DeAndre Hunter been trash too.
Yeah, like it's it's a few different things. That Cavs team, you know, they're mid.
This ain't the Cavs of last year, basically.
Yeah,
Like
they're
DeAndre
mid.
Hunter looks a lot worse. They're starting him. That's not going well. No Ty Jerome. Garland's hurt, obviously. The offense, like in terms of just the way it looks, is very different. Evan Mobley having a down season. It's like top to bottom is just disappointing. No, okay. Second from top to bottom, very disappointing season. Donovan Mitchell's the only bright spot in Cleveland. Like, he's the only one who I'd be like, you know what? Even I haven't even liked Donovan Mitchell on defense, but we'll let him slide. Donovan, you don't have to play defense. Everyone else on the roster has been disappointing. Everyone else, and that's just.
If you think about their offense this season, because I mean, I do deal with you dudes a lot, and we deal in numbers. I mean, they still got a top 10 offense. They still got one of the best
last year, like top 10.
Yeah, number one.
Comparison.
I mean, they had the best pick and dive offense in the league last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had the best pick and pop offense in the league last year. This year, I think that they're, and you guys can fact check me in this. I think that they're 8th this year. That's a drastic drop. They still run pick and dive. They still run pick and pop. I mean, they shoot the most threes in the league this year. They're in the top 5 in the league in makes. A lot of that is largely due to Donovan Mitchell. Like, he saves a lot of their offense, a lot of the stuff that they do. And on top of that, where their defense is, like, they don't guard the rim like they did last year. They don't rebound like they did last year. They don't guard on the perimeter like they did last year. So when I look at this group, I'm thinking to myself, where are the holes? The holes are in their rotation, because you got guys who weren't playing heavy minutes last year that are now playing heavy minutes, like Porter, like Tyson, like Tomlin, who weren't on the crew, who weren't involved in it. Now they are involved in it, and now it looks completely different with these guys. Mars, if I told you that Lonzo Ball, for the last 5 games, is shooting 4 for 25. He can't make shots, Mars.
He's been one of the worst offensive players in the league. Yeah, he's been one of the worst.
He cannot play. He can't. He cannot play. He looks great when we're running the fast break and he can hit guys, dive into the rim. He looks great at taking care of the basketball. When he's shooting the basketball, he is the one that they are conscious about leaving open. He's the one that they want shooting shots. He's got 4 games in a row, real talk, where he's only made 1 shot. 4 in a row. We can't win like that when we got a rotation player that we rely on that much. We can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he would forget how to shoot this badly.
He can't shoot the ball. He can't make shots.
Yeah, that's on me.
He cannot.
Defensively, I still liked what I've seen, but offensively, it's just been
absolutely.
He's
been good defensively.
Yeah,
but
he can't
make shots. And a lot of the reason why their offense, even though it was where it was last year, it's still in the top 10. A lot of that reason is because of what Donovan Mitchell has been doing. A lot of it. Swiper, I saw him go for 24 in the 4th against Washington. That's how they had to win. Otherwise, they were going to lose. So, I mean, I said to you guys already that I don't think this Cavs team is serious. I think that this team is reliant on Donovan Mitchell way too much. They bought the logic that everybody, I think Vegas had them a plus, I want to say like 300 to win the NBA championship, and they bought that. Everybody thinks we're going to win the championship, so we're winning it, not realizing that you do have to go out and do it. And they haven't done that. No, they haven't. So as of right now, and I can appreciate the logic of them, you know, the war of attrition because of injury. Yes, I can definitely get with that. But with that being said, I got a bunch of teams in this league that have benefited from other teams being hurt. They have benefited from that. So, I mean, this Cavs team, they got a lot of work to do. The bright spot about this is, I mean, we could go a week and go from being the 8th seed to Swiper's point. We can go from being the 8th seed to hosting a playoff series. We could do
How
that.
can you do that?
It's December. It's a lot of
everyone's
very
bungled
We're
up.
only like 2 or 3 games probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
it's
going
the
to be a
East.
home court team by the end of the. I mean, Chills. You know, like I said, that's my. I got Chills back. That's my brother. They're going to be a home court playoff team. I will say, Chill. I will give you this option though. I'm giving you a bailout by telling you they're going to be a home court team. But I'm also going to give you a bailout here. You don't actually think they're going to win a title this year. So who is your new pick to win an NBA title now as of December 15th going forward?
The Denver Nuggets.
Okay, so he's off the Cleveland Cavaliers bandwagon. So real talk, note going forward, you can no longer troll him about the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's on the Nuggets. Okay. So what was
if the Cavs win a
yesterday?
championship, Chill don't get a victory.
No, he doesn't. But that's fine. He gets to celebrate Donovan Mitchell.
Why not?
There we go.
Well, I mean, you get to like, hey, but you don't get to like, we won.
No, because I'm appointing him to December 15th when he got off the train. You don't get to get back on the train without announcing that you're back on the train.
Okay, so
you're a poly teamer though. Why can't
and you can't announce you're back on the train in the play?
You're a poly teamer.
You're a poly teamer. Why can't you be?
Okay. So since I'm in the hot seat today, Ron.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got on the train in the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm riding with the Cavs until this thing falls off.
Okay, so you got the Cavs.
I like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Then somebody.
See, Swiper, hey, he was with you for a second. You talked him right out of it.
Exactly.
Right, look at you.
Nope.
Oversold it, Swappy. You oversold it.
Exactly.
Oversold it.
So now when Denver
it's
loses in
December
the
though,
second
y'all.
round, you the only one that's finna get the smoke.
Why would I get smoked for losing to the greatest team of all time? Right? That's the
Because you're losing.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Hold on. Wait. When Kobe lost a 3-1 lead, he lost to a seed that was higher than his. Hey, who cares, right? He wanted to make a point in Game 7.
Watch my video.
He wanted to make a point in Game 7. He wanted to make a point in Game 7. Kobe in the second half turned the ball down because he wanted to make a point to the organization. I need more. That's what he did.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. With a check, throw smoke, and the hoes go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out here did raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.